Hello, YouTube people. So, this is my 16th week update, and I finally broke out of that stall that was driving me crazy forever. I was between 255 and 258 for like 3.5 weeks and started going down slowly after that, and yeah. It was annoying. Then I got stuck between like 51 and 52 forever, and my goal was 250. That was my first goal, and to see that close to 250, and it was just stuck for an actual week and a half or 2 weeks. It was excruciating. It was just painful to watch. Um, it was to the point where my boyfriend wanted to like destroy the scale. Yeah, he said I'm going crazy, and I was. But when you like that close to your one of your goals, you just like concentrate and focus on it. And I noticed my mic is probably too loud. The red bar is going up. Let me see. I can fix that real quick. Hopefully that helps a bit. I don't know. Hopefully it does. I can't promise you anything. Anywho, it looks weird when it's in my eyes. So as of today, August 22nd, Thursday, I weigh 259. So I'm below my goal. Um, so yeah, I wanted to do cartwheels when I first saw numbers under 250, but didn't. When I first saw it was in PJs, and I'm like, I didn't want to go outside and do cartwheels. Right now I don't want to do cartwheels either because I just don't feel like it. Yeah, it's like 90 degrees outside. No, thank you. So since you know that part, and hopefully see my previous video, I'll put the stat down and the information and all that stuff. What I want to talk about here is something awesome. Surely awesome. Besides, you can see my collarbone again. Yay! It's popping out. Okay. I love the fact that it pops out. Um, so I haven't been below 250 in like 9 years. So it's been a while. Yeah. And the last time I went to amusement park was back in 2010, and even then I was 300 pounds. 290, 300 pounds. So I was still big. Girl. Bigger. So, yeah. I went to Seabreeze here in Rochester, New York, yesterday for the first time since 2010. Back in 2010, I went with a camp for YMCAs. I was with kids. I didn't ride in the rides that much. Only a few things like bumper cars and stuff like that. That teacup, things I was able to ride with the kids. There are rides there that are for kids, because I was with the group 5 to 7, so there are little kids, and there are some rides for little kids that you need an adult with. I couldn't ride with them. I couldn't fit in the rides. I remember prior to that, it's been probably since 2007, I want to say. I think 2007 was the last time I went with my family and actually tried to ride some rides. As I recall from then, even previous prior to then, with like Darien Lake as well as Seabreeze, mostly Darien Lake. I didn't ride much rides in Seabreeze. It was embarrassing when I went in some of the rides. There was one particular ride in Seabreeze I remember clearly years ago. I think I took my cousin Christina with me, and it was I think it was my cousin. Anyways, um, it was sad and embarrassing because there's one particular ride you fit 4 people, two on each side. I think it's 4 people. I didn't even went on it this year. I saw it, but I didn't go on it because I had a 9-year-old with me. Um, you see 2 people here, 2 people there, and it spins around as going up and down in a roller coaster form. I think it's called a whirlwind. I think that's the one. And I remember when I went to go on it many years ago. They told me and my cousin and I think I was other people, I don't remember clearly, that we couldn't ride on it if there was only a limit of 500 pounds on it. So I had to ride on it by myself, which was very embarrassing. Um, and they told me that I might not fit on the seat, the overhead thing they click and fitted tightly on my dad. I had to squeeze it down, but I fit in it, and it was difficult to get out of it as well, which is most rides. I remember some rides in Darien Lake that I squeezed in there, and I was scared to death. Not the fact of the roller coaster itself, because my body, they literally took two people to push down one of those overhead bars for one of the roller coasters that does the loop in Darien Lake. I haven't been there in years. I don't remember what they're called. And it clicked, so they're like, okay, I could get on it. That was embarrassing because they took an extra minute just for me, and to get out of it, I needed help to get out. I got stuck, and ever since those times of happened several times, several places, I just one didn't go to Seabreeze or Darien Lake, and if I went to Seabreeze, it was mostly for like the water park, the lazy pool, and the wave pool, and just to hang out and play games. I couldn't even ride the bumper cars because the way the handlebars go down, and it has to go to your stomach, but if your stomach is in the way, it doesn't really go below it. So, and my legs couldn't fit where I could move my legs around or anything. Um, Being tall and then also fat, it was making it very difficult. So yesterday I went on the first ride we went on. I took my friend's daughter. She's actually in one of the videos here about the 5K run for Run or Die, which is not even here yet in Rochester. Not happy about that, but I don't even know when it's gonna come. Anyways, beside the point. I took her with me because I didn't want to go by myself, and everybody else works on a weekday. So yesterday Wednesday, we went during the day. Everybody works. And it was fun. She'd never been there before. It was experience. But we had fun. The first ride we went on to was the bumper cars. I got in fine. The bar fit perfectly fine. And I got out with no struggle. I just got out like a kid does, just jump right off. I literally wanted to hug the person that works there just for that. It's been a very long time, and to know that I was able to get on a ride in and out with no embarrassment was awesome. Yes, I'm still fat. I'm not denying that, but I've lost over 70 pounds since Christmas. When I first went to surgery, I was 305. I am now 249, so that's over 55 pounds. That's 56 pounds right there. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I don't want to stay this way, obviously. I would like to get smaller. But I'm okay from where I'm at right now. I was able to ride not only the bumper cars, but the bobsled, the log, and the log, even me and the 9-year-old fit perfectly fine in it without any trouble. So, and she's not tiny, she's chunky herself, but she's not fat, but she's chunky for a 9-year-old. But the fact that she's chunky, I'm still fat, and we both fit perfectly fine with room to wiggle was amazing. Speaking of wiggle, I have another story for you guys, but let me just continue with the theme park. So, what else we went on? We went on the spring, and it's just funny, 'cause the 9-year-old, I known her for 5 years, so she's seen me fatter than this. She's been with me since day one with this, and every time I get on the ride, can you fit? Are you okay? You sure your stomach? She's so worried about my stomach hurting because there, a particular bar. I'm not sure you guys are familiar with it, but it goes forward instead of over, or it goes forward into you like this, and it pushes a lot of pressure in the stomach. That hurts my stomach. So I didn't want to do any ride that involves that. And she was just worried about any other bar that go overhead or just a bar that stays on your lap. And I'm like, I'm fine, I'm fine. Able to ride the Sea Dragon just fine. The bar is fine. The Music Express, where you just go around really, really fast while playing music, and it tilts to basically one side, was hilarious because it just made me feel so light because I was just like flying everywhere in the chair. That was hilarious. Also able to get out of it while up on a hill, which amazed me. What else did we went to? We went to the wave pool, and the funniest part that happened to the wave pool, this is hilarious. You all will laugh. Feel free to laugh at my experience. I laughed my behind off. So it's a good thing I was already on the ground. The wave pool, if you guys are familiar with it, a wave comes and it's, decent amount of wave, and the strength of it is decent. Now, if you're tall and you go to shallow end, it's going to be moving you around, especially when it hits your back of your legs. I was facing the opposite way because I thought the wave stopped. It was stopping, and there was one final wave that decided to find me and follow me to shallow end. It was so strong and big that it made me fly like a foot or two, and I landed on my knees, and I was like cracking up. It did hurt it a bit, but it was just too funny. And I went, and the other adult around me with their kids, and here's the 9-year-old I'm with. And she's like, "You okay?" I'm like, I'm bust out laughing. I'm like, "I'm fine. It's just water. I'm fine." And the adults there are just like, "Wow, okay, that was a big one." I was like, "Did that just really happen? Did I just flew? Seriously?" That they started cracking up because I was laughing. Everybody was laughing. Yeah, I wasn't hurt or anything. You know, my leg hit the floor. Whoopie-doo. It's ground. I'll live. But it was just too funny the fact that I flew, and that was just like hilarious to me. I'm like, did I lost that much weight that I'm that light? Seriously? That a wave was able to make me fly? But that was just too funny. The lazy river was hilarious to me and fun because I was able to get in and out the tube without struggling or falling over or anything. I remember when I went into the center, I did with a bunch of kids that it was very embarrassing and difficult to get in and out of those things. So, and the way I looked was just even more embarrassing. Yeah, it was not pleasant at all. So, and of course, kids can be cruel. So I was with kids, getting wet. My clothes are a little bit smaller when you go swimming. So yeah, it wasn't pleasant at all. But this time around, awesome. I was actually wearing a two-piece under my clothes. I was trying to find a one piece, but yeah, no luck. It's August. Everybody's like selling their base suit, practically gone, and I was not gonna pay $40 for a base, so I just needed it for one day. So I wasn't gonna get one from like Dick's Sporting Good, or if I want at Kmart for on clearance for $28. Like no, no, I don't want to know what the full price was. No. Um. So that's my theme park story. I was walking around. By the way, I was walking around for like 6 hours, burned 5,000 calories. I think I'm good. Hmm. So, other than that, oh yeah, the food options. They don't have many healthy food options. They don't even have a lot of places to eat there anyways. It's a very small theme park. Well, it's small-ish. It's pretty big when it comes to the rides and what they have to offer, but when it comes to food, no, it's like pizza, hot dog, hamburger, stuff like that. I got me a hot dog. That's it. Mm. And some unsweet tea. They do have fresh brew unsweet tea, so that was awesome. So with my lemons, must have my lemons. But that was that. I guess that's it for the theme park story. Now I'm going to stop this recording and do another video about my other experience a couple days ago, and see you then.